Hello and welcome back to my channel. Here we like to do things budget friendly, and if you are like me and have champagne taste but on a beer budget, these videos are for you. Okay guys, I'm gonna switch it up on you today. Today I am doing a Shein haul instead of a Temu haul. Shein very graciously reached out to me and asked if I would feature some of their products on my channel, and they allowed me to pick out a small handful of things that I thought I would like to share with you. Now, these are all home-centered kinds of products. So what I really wanted to do was pick out some more makeup for you guys because I really enjoyed the Shein line and they've got so many new products out there, but maybe next time we can do some more makeup. And for now, let's go ahead and get into what I've got. Now, I do have home decor stuff, but I have one automotive, one cleaning, and two organizing things. So let's go ahead and get started into number one, because I just put this together, and this is a little stand, but what it is going to be for is, let's see how zoomed in I can get you. This is what it's going to be for. Now, obviously you may have seen one of my other videos where I talked about this. And these are my little collector dolls, my little She-Ra collector dolls. I think my little horsey is going to be too much up there. Well, Swiftwind can sit next to the other Swiftwind. But these are the rest of my little She-Ra dolls, and I was looking at little kind of display cases, so to speak, for these things, and then I could, you know, have it up on display back here. But yeah, there we go. That's what that is for. You guys have no idea how hard it was for me to dig that stuff out of my crawl space, just specifically so that I could take a picture of it and put a 5-second, maybe a 5-second clip in one video. Took me hours, and I ended up having to reorganize my entire storage space just so I could get at those little dolls. Don't eat She-Ra or Castaspella. They might smell good from being in the storage. Who knows? Maybe the 80s smells good. I don't know. Anyway, guys, moving on. So some more home stuff, more home decor. I have a banister upstairs that I like to decorate for the holidays. And what I would like to do on the banister upstairs is wrap some of this greenery around it. So I picked up just something very basic, and I thought I could spruce it up with some lighting. So it's kind of like a holly, but not really a holly. Maybe more like baby's breath. I don't know what kind of plantation that you would call this, but I thought just kind of wrapping it around my banister would be one thing. Or my second thought is putting it down here for holidays. Now, I'm thinking of different ways that I could decorate this space for the holidays. But here's the only problem, you guys. Unless it's one of these types of, what do you want to call these? Collaboration. That's the correct word. When it comes to these collaboration videos, I pop those out far forward than the videos that I have kind of in my queue. So that's why things are sometimes out of order. And so my thought was, I'd really like to decorate this downstairs space. But then what happens if I film something in October and you guys don't actually see it until November? Or if I film it in November and it's got fall decor, but you don't see it until December and it's Christmas? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it gonna matter to you? I mean, are you gonna like come for me in the comments and be like, you know, it's not October anymore. You should take your Halloween stuff down. These are things that go through my mind that keep me from falling asleep at night. Yeah. Now, here's another thing that I was thinking I could use to decorate this little space here for Halloween. And it is one of these guys. And it's kind of black leaves, garland, but it has lights with it. Little teeny tiny lights, little LED lights that you can string with it. So it would look, let me pull this one down. It would look like this up here instead of the flower one, you know. But it comes with the little lights that you have that you operate with 2 AA batteries. So just little teeny tiny, I don't know what you want to call those. They're not tea lights. Fairy lights, because they're so itty bitty. Whatever you call those. I will probably have to look it up as I'm editing this video and put it down here like I do with everything else that just completely slips my mind until I do my editing process. And then the next thing I was thinking for down here, this is kind of a giant doily, but it is in the shape of spider webs. So I was thinking about putting that back here on this. I don't know, you guys. Are you helping me decorate yet? Are you down in the comment section, you know, giving me tips and ideas of where I should put things and how you think I should decorate for the holidays yet? Sometimes I need help. Sometimes it takes me an hour to put together an outfit. Sometimes it takes me moving one thing over here and then over here and then over here and then over here and seeing how I like everything and then ending up putting it back in the first place I put it. Do you guys have that issue? That's me. That's me. Sometimes you guys are like, oh, you have such great ideas, and oh, I like how you put your outfits together. Trust me, guys, it's not always effortless, okay? And then these, of course, I was thinking to put in my little flower vase back here, or putting a completely different vase back there altogether with having these little plants, and I can't remember what these things are called either, sticking up out of them. So that was another little Halloween decoration idea that I had. This is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 piece pack. And then I do believe, yes, that is it for home decor. Let me put a kitty in a box. Let me give her something to play with here. Ha, I have pom-poms up here. You want some pom-poms? Here, look, look. Look. Kitty in a box with some pom-poms. Look at the pom-poms. There you go. Just stay in there. I have her. That didn't work. Anyways, and you know what? I've been watching my videos, and I was watching a gal that was talking about English, the English language, and certain things that make you sound very uneducated. And her kryptonite is the word anyways, because the word is actually anyway. And I've been watching my videos, and every time I say it, I'm saying anyways. And I know that anyway is a proper way to say it, but when you've said it one way for a majority of your life, it just stays with you. So I'm gonna have to try to catch myself when I'm saying that word and say it properly. Anyway, not anyways. So anyway, moving on. I have some organization stuff. They are just a couple of little things. And this one came in, is it 10 piece? Perhaps it's 10 piece. It must be. I have lots of little things that I like to put on my refrigerator. I have some pictures up there of some family members and some friends and our friends' kids and stuff like that, or a recipe or a phone number that we need to just keep on hand. And I only have X amount of magnets. She just walked by here with a pom-pom in her mouth. Just a little purple pom-pom. She's right here with her little purple pom-pom. Here you go. Here's a little purple. See, this is a little purple pom-pom. You want it? Here you go. Squirrel. Magnets. Going back to magnets. Okay, so I only have so many magnets, but I don't have any of the ones that have these little clips in it so that you can put stuff on it, or in it. So I thought I would pick up these, and the price is really reasonable for this stuff, you guys. I am so, she likes to play fetch too. Dog is sleeping. See if she'll go and fetch. Excuse me. These prices are actually very reasonable, and I do enjoy. See, she just brought me. Do you guys want to just have a video of me playing fetch with my cat? Go get your pom-pom. Reasonable prices. Very comparable to what you've already seen on my channel and things that I've already hauled. I have just never kind of branched into Shein's home or decor or anything like that. I've really only stuck to clothing and makeup. And so I'm branching out, might have to do some more. Another little thing that I picked up is, well, it's not little, it's a big, huge pack. And I think there's 100 of them in here. Yes, there's 100 of them in here. This is the large size crinklage. For those of you who like the crinklage, if you don't, I'm so sorry. You see what's going on here? Cat, dog. Cat, no like dog. So I was talking about crinklage, I think. If you guys like it, yay. If you guys don't, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to keep all this stuff from getting all over the place, especially because we've got a lot of animals here playing around. But they're these little plastic zippy pouch things that you can put, you can organize stuff in here if you wanted to put, you know, beads or little cosmetics things. Say for example, you have a single eyeshadow and you don't know what to do with it, and it's a little on the crumbly side, and it's one of those powder ones where you open up the lid and it's just a loose powder. You could put them in here so that the powder doesn't get all over the place and it's nicely contained. Me personally, I'm going to be putting jewelry in this. Now, it's important when you get your inexpensive jewelry to keep it from tarnishing, to put them in these little plastic zippy pouches or the little plastic containers that I've been showing you on my channel, because that way it is less exposed to air. Air makes it tarnish, blah, blah, blah. So 100 of these little pouches definitely going to get utilized. For now, I'm going to put them in my drawer so they don't become a cat toy. Now, a cleaning product. I love my Swiffer sweeper, specifically the wet one, where you get the little wet wipey pads. Now, I don't know what the little magic solution is that they put in those wipey pads, but if you have white cabinets, okay, hear me out. Take those floor wipies and wipe your cabinet with it. I have used everything under the sun for my white cabinets to try to get stains off of my white cabinets. And one day I just decided, I wonder what would happen if I just took my wet Swiffer sweeper mop thing and just went like this with the cabinets. And it came clean so fast. I mean, now obviously I just use it as a rag, but try it, you guys. And if you guys have a different solution that works, please let me know. But I mean, at least just try it once. The Swiffer wet, not the wet jet, but the wet pads. Ugh. Oy. I know some of you guys get distracted by the cat, but then she has a huge fan base, you guys. She has a lot of followers. People love to come and see Koi. And so sometimes I leave her out because she helps fill up some time sometimes. And her little antics are kind of funny to some people. Toto Bean wants to come up here. Come on. Yeah, come up. Oi. Yes. Are we gonna have a disagreement as to who deserves to be up here? Anyways, so try it out. If you guys haven't tried it, use the little Swiffer, the ones that you just kind of push into the little holes, the original Swiffer from way back in the day. And then they did the wet pads. Anyways, moving on, I picked these up for doing the floors. So this stretches and fits over that Swiffer sweeper thing, and then you can use whatever solution you want. And this comes in a 4-pack. 2 of them are now on the floor, but they come in a 4-pack, so you can use one room, another room, a 4th room, and then throw them all in the wash, and then you're using less of those, the wet pads. A nice reusable, eco-friendly kind of a situation. And we already use microfiber towels that we just kind of pop in those holes, but I thought having something that's elastic would work even better and more efficiently than constantly having to stop and pop a towel back in the little holes. Okay, and the very last thing is this guy. This is what you would have seen in the thumb hole. This is a traffic recorder for your vehicle. It has 2 cameras, one front facing and one rear facing. It's a zoo over here, you guys. It's a zoo. We have everything but giraffes and zebras. Let me wait until they finish. We've got a neighbor that lives across the street from us, and there's always some craziness going on over there. This is the 3rd family that's moved in that has needed police. Let's just put it that way. And I don't know how. I don't know if somebody backed into it from inside the garage or drove into it from the outside of the garage, but the dogs are barking because somebody broke the garage door, and it's just all kind of anyways, that's their situation. That's what they were barking at. Let me just continue talking about what I was talking about, shall we? And then we can wrap up this crazy video. So it's a front facing and rear facing camera. So you have one camera this way. This faces outside of your front windshield, and this will record the traffic in front of you. And then you have this nice kind of screen here that will show you what's going on there. And then this little camera rotates around, that 360-degree swivel, so you can record basically what's going on the inside of your car. And how Israel has his is he has it kind of facing the passenger, in between the passenger and the driver, so that you can kind of see what's going on behind you, but also a little bit of what's going on inside of the car. And I picked this up because of several reasons. Right now you have a lot of people now that are figuring out, especially in Minnesota, where the laws are, if you rear end somebody, you're the one at fault. So you get a lot of these people who are doing these brake checks and slamming on their brakes so that you end up hitting them and paying for the damage of their car. So with these sorts of devices, you are able to show that this is fraud, insurance fraud, and so on and so forth. Also, recording inside your vehicle. This might not necessarily seem important to some because, you know, what are you going to be recording inside your vehicle if you're not an Uber or a driver like that? But go get your ball. Go get it. Do you need another one? Are you afraid to touch the floor because it's hot lava? Here you go. Here's a new one. Anyway, recording in your car is very important now as well, because as a woman, when you are shopping anymore these days, you really have to be careful. You have to be careful everywhere you go now because of some issues that are going on. So if you have this set up in a way that as soon as your car door opens, if you have, I think, a newer vehicle, and it starts to record right away as soon as you get into a vehicle, and if something happens to you, you have something on video recorded. And this gets stored onto an SD card, which is a 32 gigabyte SD card. I do not know the largest you can put in here, but I'm sure you could put a pretty large SD card in here. And I know that Shein also sells SD cards. So if you want to get a bigger one, you can also put your SD card and clear it on a computer so you can reuse. If nothing eventful happens and you just need to clear it so that you can start recording again. Great little safety feature for your protection, for insurance purposes, for safety purposes, and just a wonderful little product that I'm really excited to try out. And I will insert a little video clip on my community tab of how it works so that I can have some time to kind of play around with it and have an idea of how to set it up, how it's going to work with my vehicle, which is a 2012 vehicle. Israel has a 2014 vehicle, so his will turn on right away when you open a door, and I think mine, I at least have to turn the ignition on. So I'm going to play around with it as I drop it. I didn't mean to. So I will play around with it and see. So excited on that. Anyway, guys, anyway, not anyways, anyway, check out the description box down below. There will be a coupon code for you that you can take a look at for Shein. I have lots and lots of goodie goods down there, so make sure you're checking out that description box. I also list a handful of my favorite YouTubers. So if you're ever interested in checking out some more Temu YouTubers, I know Hot Mess Mama, she's got 3 channels. She does do Shein hauls on her channel. So if you're interested to see more Shein hauls, check her out. And anyway, guys, if you are new here, this is not my typical kind of video. It is not this wild, crazy animal zoo craziness, okay? Today, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a full moon. I don't know. But welcome. Welcome. I hope you consider subscribing anyway. We have fun over here, regardless, or at least we try to. And if you would like and share this video as well, that would be awesome. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Always helps out my channel. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.